Alright guys, welcome to a match on PES 2015. So yeah, gonna play Madrid and Barcelona. So yeah, a bit generic there, but no, I've got the game. I love the game. I can't believe I haven't bought it earlier than I did, and it's just great. It's just really good. I've been playing it for maybe about a week or two now. It's really addictive. It's really addictive. I can play it on top player. I can play it on superstar, which is the hardest difficulty, but maybe a little bit more practice with top player. And what a difference it makes, you know. I can't play FIFA on a harder level to save my life, but I can pick PES up and be good at it straight away. And yeah. But yeah, it's a bit different from the demo, what I've found. You know what, let's get straight into the match here. Let's not mess around, let's get straight into the action. It's a bit different from the demo. There aren't as many rebound goals. I just want to put that out there straight away. There's not as many rebound goals in the full game than there was in the demo. Maybe that's just me. Maybe something changed. Maybe it's just I don't know. But I just finding that there's not as many rebound goals in the game anymore. Maybe it was just the difficulty, because I think I've kind of turned the difficulty up, and now there isn't as many. Maybe I don't know. Something's changed about the rebounds, but yeah. No, I really like it. It's really fluid. You know, you have a lot of time on the ball. Good old PES does that for you. You know, you just I'm finding it much more enjoyable than well, I'm finding it much what's the word I'm looking for, less ragey than FIFA, to put it that way. You know, that's one thing that I found with it so far. And I'm thinking of doing a Master League on this game because I really love it, and some of you guys probably want that. So yeah, you know, it's really good. You know, some minor complaints about the game obviously will be that there's no well, I think they're working on it right now, but there's no sort of like quick fix to put all the like official team names in, or official kits and whatnot. You've just got to kind of make do with it. I'm talking about the Xbox One and PS4 versions of the game, and that was terrible. Very bad ball. So yeah, that's the only really thing that's kind of annoying, because you kind of have to edit everything yourself, and I mean, it's not too bad, but we're losing. It's not too bad, but it can be a pain sometimes, honestly. So, but oh well. Neymar scored for Barca. Screw you, Neymar. Notice how I just don't care that we conceded, though, because I like PES so much. Like, it doesn't make me rage as much as it does FIFA. Why was he not being marked there? Look at that. Why did he stop? That's what I want to know. I hate the one thing I don't like about the new PES games is the replays. I don't really like the replays on them, because I just feel like they're not that good, in my opinion. It feels like the camera angles are a bit weird, and I kind of prefer the old games for camera angles. But just you know, with this game, honestly, I only have like little minor complaints about it, honestly. I don't have really any major issues. I mean, one major issue PES has always dealt with is not having official like leagues or kits sometimes, you know. And you know, that's not really a problem, you know. You can edit stuff, and it kind of I mean, at least you can edit stuff. If you couldn't edit stuff, then that would kind of be maybe a bigger problem. But you know, I'm really enjoying this game. Yeah, like it does feel a lot different from the demo when I played the demo not too long back, and whatnot. Oh, here we are. Oh, surely not. Nowhere. Oh, hits the post, Benzema. And of course, you know, it doesn't matter what football game you play. Ronaldo and Messi are overpowered as usual. Good old overpowered Messi and Ronaldo. But you know, What would it be without them? Also, Bale is really fast on this game. And speaking of Bale, he goes and scores. How about that? So his good old celebration that he does as well. But yeah, I mean, this game, it feels a lot different to PES 2014. Like, last year, PES 2014 was out, and, like, I got the game, obviously, and, you know, I managed to get a patch for the Xbox 360 and whatnot, and, yeah, it was really good, but there was just something about 2014 I just didn't like. I think they just changed the gameplay a bit, and I don't know what it was, like, the gameplay was... I don't know, it just didn't feel right. It felt maybe a bit unfinished in a way. I don't know if that makes sense. Whereas this game, it feels like they've made massive improvements over it, and it feels like PES 2014 complete, in quotation marks. That's what it feels like. It felt like this is what they were aiming for. But and this is it. But you know, you could say that about any game, couldn't you? Any football game, because each year they improve the gameplay somehow, and then, you know, the next year's version is always the more complete version of the last year version. So Bale's going to be booked. What did he actually do? Oh, okay, well, fair enough, I suppose. But oh, Messi's going to take this, and he's going to pass it. Thought he was going to shoot. Guess not. So yeah, I don't really have that many complaints. I think I did a little on last year's PES. I think I did a little review on it when the game first came out, and I played the demo, I think it was, and I sort of did like a little video on it, and I kind of I think it was a bit of a mixed review from me, from what I remember, and I kind of thought it wasn't that great, and it could have been better, and, you know, but then again, I was playing a demo, so, you know, you don't get the full taste of the game just playing a demo. You can only review a demo so far, if you know what I mean, because it's not the full actual game. But with this, no, I've got the game, and I wish honestly that I'd bought the game when it came out. I honestly did, because I thought, you know what, I'm just going to leave PES for a while this year, because I've mentioned in many videos that I've done, like, you know, I've kind of gone off PES in recent years a bit, you know, around the sort of PES 2011 mark, if you will. And it's, you know, you know, they've had, you know, I thought PES 2012 was good. 2013 just kind of seemed a little bit the same. 2014 didn't feel right to me, even though some people said it was really good and you should, you know, it was amazing. 2015 feels a lot better. It just feels really good. Like, it's hard to explain, really. But gameplay is really smooth. You know, you get a lot of time on the ball. You know, you feel more in control of the ball a bit, if that makes sense. Oh, good save. And just you know, that same old good PES experience. But, yeah, so I'm going to whip this ball in. I hate corners on this game, though, because I always... Oh, well, that was kind of a miracle that I was about to say I never get a header on goal from a corner, because it always gets blocked away by someone, by one of my opponents, but no, I actually managed to get a header there on target, which I was kind of surprised by. I'm learning. I'm still learning with this game, because I haven't played it that long. Oh, come on. But, one thing in this game that I don't really understand is penalties. That's one thing that I can't grasp at the moment. It doesn't really matter, but if I do a Master League and in one of the matches, like a cup match, comes to penalties, then I'm maybe a bit screwed, because for some reason I cannot grasp penalties on this game. I don't really understand how that. Why is it passing it out that way? I don't understand why he's doing that. That's strange. The penalties almost feel random, you know. I mean, I know they're probably trying to be different to FIFA and not copied FIFA directly because, you know, they'd get things said about them if they copied FIFA, and I'm pretty sure FIFA would get things said about them if they copied anything PES really did. But, like, you know, they could have just made it like how the penalties are in FIFA, you know, it wouldn't have mattered too much. And a rebound goal there, as I was talking about them earlier, and Bale again. But, you know, it's like I say, it's just everything's a little bit minor, you know, no game's going to be perfect, and there's always going to be one or two things. I believe it was in PES 2012. Was when they changed things up a little bit, and what they did was the goalkeepers work a little bit differently since 2012. And in 2012, basically the goalkeepers will parry the ball more when you have a shot on goal. As you can see, here is an example of it, and that's probably why all the rebound goals kind of happen, probably more than not. Because they've made it so it's a little bit more, I guess, more exciting when you're in front of goal, and a bit more, you know, I don't know, like maybe they were trying to go for something a bit realistic, I don't know, but it's kind of a bit unrealistic in a way. It's really a weird question, honestly, it really is. So yeah, it's like they parry the ball more, and I guess the idea is it makes a bit more of a scramble in the box sometimes. It makes things a bit more fun, but if it doesn't go your way, you know, it's not exactly fun. But oh, good save. So I don't know really. It's debatable, but I always found that, like in FIFA, quite a lot. You know, like when you do a shot on goal, I think the keeper picks the ball up more times than not. Whereas I think in PES, has always kind of been a sort of a parry game, if that makes sense, where the goalkeepers do parry the ball maybe a little bit more than they do in FIFA, or maybe that's just me. I don't know, but you know, to compare this against FIFA 15, you know, just each one is going to have their own thing that you like and you dislike. So, but no, since getting the game, I cannot put it down. It's just too good to put down. And you know what? If they continue like this, you know, I can't wait for PES 2016, you know, I cannot wait for it. You know, I think it's great. Oh, good save. You know, I haven't tried like the Master League out yet, but from what I've seen so far in the game, everything is pretty much there, you know, everything is pretty much as you were. You know, like they've got all the editing stuff, you know, they've got the competition, they've got a lot of competitions going for it in the game nowadays, and that's one thing that's, you know, they've got the Champions League still, and they've got the Europa League license, and that's one thing that they do have, but it you know, sometimes for me it doesn't really, that was a terrible shot, it doesn't really cover the fact that they don't have like official kits and official names and stuff like that. Even they even have the manager names in them now, and all the manager names are actually fake names, because they can't really do anything about that and whatnot. And like there's only a limited amount of stadiums in the game and stuff, and it really is kind of weird. That is a good goal. 3-1 here. Who actually scored that? Was that Cruz? Oh, Ramos. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know what he's doing up front, but yeah.
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground, and lovely when it comes off on match day.
And like, I know that you guys come to my channel because you prefer the PES stuff more than the FIFA stuff. I know that, you know, all I got to do is look at the amount of views PES gets over FIFA, and I know what you guys are coming for, so I want to do more PES stuff for you, and that's what I'm going to try and work on as soon as I can, because I feel it's necessary to, but I don't want to, you know, the channel is all about you know, retro football, you know, that kind of thing. You know, I want to play old games, but I don't want to, you know, play, you know, games that are like, I don't want to play too many new games is what I'm trying to say. I think that's what I'm trying to get out of here, because I want to play the old games, because I'm sure you guys want to see them, and you guys enjoy things like PES 5 and FIFA 2005. FIFA 15 is not as popular on my channel, but some of you, I suppose, do watch it and do like it. Oh, how about this? Oh my God, how did that not go in? How did that stay out? I have no idea. Nowhere. And you know what I mean, I feel like it's important to play newer games, because you know, I think it's almost a requirement of any YouTube channel nowadays. So and any gaming channel out there, you know, you need to put the new stuff out to keep the you need current generation stuff is what I'm trying to say, but like I'm trying to put it alongside old stuff as well. But it looks like we had a pretty good match here today. So you know, anything you guys have got to say about this game? What do you think about it? Let me know. And yeah, just more or less positive stuff about the game, and it's great. So anyway guys, thank you for watching this little video. I will see you next time in a different video. See you then.